Good evening, good evening, good evening. What a great day to be a Christian, what a great day to be alive, right? Um, this right here is Second Samuel chapter 2. And basically to give you pretty much of a synopsis of what was going on or you know, quick understanding. Saul just died. They buried him, get killed, buried him. And then David went to Hebron and they made David king over Judah, and then at the same time, because Saul dead, but Saul had his son, stuff like that. They made him king of Israel, and of course, it's still bad blood in the air, you know, because Saul wanted to kill David and things like that. Didn't succeed, and, he got done. So then, pretty much, they met up. David and Saul's son and all of them met up, and God prevailed in that situation, you know. So, but the part that I want to point out is because I see this often. It says, and it came to pass after this that David inquired of the Lord, saying, shall I go up into any of the cities of Judah? Because, mind you, still bad blood, even though Saul dead and he's. So, and the Lord said unto him, go up. And David said, whither shall I go up? And he said unto Hebron. Right? What I want to look at is the fact that, because what stands out the most is he inquired of the Lord. So that means for every decision that they be making that's very connected to him, they ask him about every move. Even though you're called, you know, to do God's work, they still asked him for every move, you know, and should I do this? Should I go right here? Should I go, you know, if the war looked too great, still ask him, God, do you think I should do this? Could I, and God grant them that, you know, because at the end of the day, it's his mastermind plan. If he told you that you were going to be such, you're bold, you're going to win, you're going to go do this, you're going to go do that. He has already made provision for it. He just needs your heart to be intact, and he needs you to be bold, you know, because the things that he's asking you to do is going to be stuff, man, that's so spectacular and so uh 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 it's like a lopsided game, you know. It the favorite, they are the favorite. They have out You're outnumbered, you outweighed, because even when they made Saul's son king, he was king of the house of Israel. That was many cities versus David was the king of Judah, you know. So like to give you an understanding, when he made Saul's son in 9, when he made Saul's son king, he made him king over Gilead, over Asherite, and over Jezreel, and over Ephraim, and over Benjamin, and over all of Israel. You know, so He's king of king at that time. Then they met a place and God prevailed in that situation. So, of course, David's asking, I know what you said, God, that I'm going to be this, or that you protect me from all of that. You know that these people want my head, and you know that they are stronger than me. Should I go? That's why he asked him, should I go to any city in Judah? He said, go up. And then he said, which city? Because in David, man, he can't see a safe ground in none of this. And then God said, go to Hebron. Now, God told him to go there, and then they met him there and made him king. It was already in a divine scheme of things of God. Because God was working behind, he's omnipresent. He can see. That's like if you see a pile of ants on the ground, right? And you sit over top of it, you can see a vast amount of their ground, right? You can see all of them here, all of them here, all of them there. The ones that's even coming from all the way over here, that's gonna make it over here, all the way over here, you can see all of this. So now God sees David, he sees everybody else, and he's already in tune with what's going on over here with Saul's son, with everybody over there. He's already in tune, so he knows how many people is in which city, who is in there to be able to snitch and tell who that David is there. He knows, he sees all of it. He sees who is on which side and who's not on this side. He sees the whole grand scheme of things. And boom, go here. Because I know where everybody is. You can't, because you can't see as far as I can see. You don't know as much as I know because I see it all. So he telling him to do that. Now, so what made me really sit back and bring it to modern day time, like it jumped out to me because I have gotten away from that. Since I've asked him where do I should go, he said go back to Cali. Going back to Cali. So he tell me go back to Cali. Now, of course, before I left, it was things that were going on. You know, it was just keep it real. It was things in my favor to the point that it put me in a place where I was financially unstable once when there was a time when I was financially stable. You know, and through a church. So then him telling me to come back to Cali, not only come back to Cali, but come back to the same city. You know, when I went back home, he didn't tell me to go home. I did that. I chose to go home because I knew that there was nothing there that I'm running from or anything like that. Nobody I'm running from, none of that. That's my safe place. So when I go there, you know, even though my city is a lot harsher than this city, a lot, that still was my comfort zone. Whereas over here, it wasn't about anybody trying to do anything to me. It was just the fact that my financial stability, how I seen it, was gone. You know, my favoritism that once were was gone. You know, so and at the time, it was like they chosen another favorite over top of, and it's a lot. I ain't gonna spend a whole lot of time in it, but now I'm back here, you know. And when I came here at the beginning, when I was going through all of the seasons of God pruning me, and I would fell on hard times and everything like that. And then now He's opened the door for me financially. And but before then, I was asking Him everything. What should I do? I got $80, $65, $80 in EBT. What should I do with that? Because if I don't make the right move with this, I'm gonna deplete and I'm gonna have nothing. And I don't even have nothing to get nothing again. You know, all of this, so and he was telling me step for step what to do. And then when he was telling me step for step what to do, he would show me in a loud voice, or I can't even say a voice. He would show me in a magnificent situation that lets me know that what he said, he was well pleased that I'm doing what he told me to do. And not only that, it solidified the fact that he told me to do it. It wasn't no third voice in my head. It wasn't no, it wasn't something I thought of, or no, I heard him tell me, take this money, do this with it, and take the rest of that money and donate that. Before I knew it, I had 3,000 more dollars. You know what I'm saying? So I'm talking about, and it was, he told me to do that stuff on Friday. Sunday, I had $3,000. I had $65 and $85 in EBT. And I asked him because I don't know what to do with this. Me personally, I could just eat this $65 because it's nothing to me. It's nothing. The $85, well, take the $65, put it all in the gas tank, and drive away. Because I wasn't even, it was no job I had, it was nothing. So, and then take the $85 of EBT and eat it up. He didn't tell me to do anything with this money for me. And I ended up that Sunday with $3,000. But now that I'm in the races and all doing all of that, it's like I've gotten away from what do you want me to do? Today, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to do this? If I have an idea, do you want me to do this? You think I should do that? You think I should do this? Because he directs the pathway. He's the light in the dark tunnel. When I say do what God, even in relationships, and I put that real out, two people come together. It's no more his plan, her plan, it's God's plan. He's going to tell him it's God, man, woman, and child. He's going to tell a man if he's a strong, devoted, devout person to him, he's going to tell him what the game plan is. She is to help me. She has to have a firm understanding or belief that her man is connected with God. Now, how is she going to know? Because God is even going to show her things to let her know that this that's told to you was told to you by me. Go back to Satan came and talked to Eve. Eve said, we can't eat this fruit. How did she know that? Because what was given to Adam was given to her. So now the thing is, that's exactly how we supposed to move. Even though when God tells us to do a certain thing and you can't even see the picture clear, you can't even see the outcome of it, and it looks vague and it looks uninsuring. You know what I mean? It just looked like that can't be what you want me to do. Because if we do that, like even in the story I just told you, I only had $65. I had $85 in EBT. And then not only that all I had no gas. Then I said, if I give away this $65, and give away the $85, how can I even get to church? I searched through all my accounts and found $6. Put the $6 in the tank. Is $7 for premium gas at the time, so it didn't even make the needle move. So the only thing in my mind is like, okay, when I get to church, I'm stuck there. So might as well park the car somewhere where can't nobody see that my car is just gonna be stuck there, and then I'm gonna walk somewhere and listen to where you want me to go because I can't even move the car. And you touch the person's heart, they give me $3,000. Now, what's supposed to have been done right then and there, every situation I should have asked him what to do, what to do, what to do, how to do. Stay fully in connection with him, always talking to him, always, because a lot of the times, us as Christians, when we get out the dock, we start thinking about what we want to do. And then now we're coaching God to go along with what we want to do. That's not how that's supposed to go. Ask him step for step. Inquire. What do you want me to do? I just got blessed with this from you. You just gave it to me. What do you want me to do with this? Do you want? I'm thinking to go over here. Do you think I should go over there? Do you think I should get that job? Do you think I should get that car? Do you think I should go over here and talk to these people? Do you think I should go here? What do you want me to do? And then wait on him. He's going to answer. But when he answers, accept the answer. That's all I got. I'm going to keep doing these as long as God is not mad at me. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.